Welcome, beautiful souls. This is Lotus and Light Studio. Today we are entering the deeper stream of Ganesha energy, the hidden mystical current of Lord Ganesha that most people never encounter. Ganesha is not viewed merely as the remover of obstacles, he is the guardian of threshold, the lord of hidden pathways, the intelligence that governs karma, memory, Kundalini gateways, and your spiritual initiation. Every form of Ganesha reveals a different energetic teaching, a different doorway within your soul. As always, do not simply listen, receive this reading energetically. Allow these symbols, emotions, and hidden teachings to awaken something ancient within you. Take a deep breath, connect yourself with the Ganesha energy, and let's enter into this sacred space. Our first card, our first message is, oh my goodness, reflection. Now, this energy is extremely powerful. Look carefully. This is not the ordinary Ganesha. This is a meditative form, an inward facing form, a subtle manifestation associated with consciousness, memory, and self observation. The eyes are lowered, the trunk curved inwards. There is softness, but also detachment. So, whenever Ganesha appears in inward contemplation, he is functioning as a guardian of Chitta, the field of consciousness, as we say. Now, this form resembles or depicts the subtle energy of Uchistha Ganpati in softened meditative expression. Uchistha Ganpati is one of the most misunderstood forms of Ganesha. He is not merely associated with forbidden practices, he represents transcendence beyond mental conditioning, beyond shame, beyond false identity, beyond the mask that ego wears. And this energy appears when the soul is being forced into that radical self honesty. You are entering a karmic mirror. Peacock feather in Ganesha's hand is deeply important here. Peacock feather represents transmutation. Peacock consumes poison yet transforms it into beauty. This means you are currently transforming emotional poison into spiritual intelligence. The pain you have experienced was not meaningless. Remember this. The betrayal was not meaningless. The isolation was not meaningless. Ganesha is showing that your suffering has entered the alchemical stage. You are no longer merely surviving karma, you are digesting karma. And that is a massive spiritual difference. The pomegranate held in hand is another advanced symbol. Fruits filled with seeds represent hidden universes, potential realities, stored karmic impressions. Message here is that your inner world contains far more creative power than you realize. But there is a warning. Card indicates mental fragmentation, too much outward energy, too much spiritual scattering, too many emotional attachments, pulling your consciousness in different directions. So Ganesha is asking you where your focus or attention is leaking, because attention is life force. And the second card we have here is nurture. Wow, this energy is completely different from the first energy. This energy is more of like Ma Adi Shakti holding a childlike form of Ganesha or a Bala Ganapati. This form is kind of very much more of like a different vibration, I will say. It radiates that tenderness, nourishment, softness, and primordial Shakti. This is deeply connected to Bala Ganapati consciousness, as I said, but do not mistake this child energy for weakness. The divine child represents untouched cosmic purity, original state before fragmentation, consciousness that existed before trauma, fear, social conditioning, and karmic distortion. Now, this card is profoundly healing. Notice the embrace, notice that maternal energy is there. Notice that safety. This is not merely a mother holding a child, this is Shakti nurturing the awakened consciousness. As you all aware, Shiva without Shakti is inert. Likewise, wisdom without nourishment becomes dry, power without tenderness becomes destructive, and this energy arrives when the soul is exhausted from over survival. Many watching this reading have lived in constant alertness. That's what I am getting a message, a whisper, constant pressure or responsibilities. And Ganesha appears here saying you were not born only to struggle. This energy heals your wounded inner child, but a very deep, but at a very deep spiritual level, not just your psychological healing, but energetic reparenting is there. So many spiritual seekers unknowingly attempt awakening while carrying those unresolved emotional starvations. They seek, let's say, you seek enlightenment while secretly you are longing to feel safe, loved, held, or seen. Now, this form of Ganesha exposes that hidden ache. The maternal presence in this energy resembles the Parashakti, the cosmic mother principle, and the teaching is profound. True spiritual growth does not come through self punishment, it comes through conscious nourishment. So you cannot bloom in self hatred environment. The red garment here are significant. It's a life force, root chakra vitality, that embodied Shakti. That means your healing now require embodiment, not escapism. Some of you may have spent too long in disassociating, too long living only in the mind, too long disconnected from the body. But the body is also sacred. Nervous system is sacred. Your heart is sacred. Your emotions are sacred as well. And Bala Ganapati teaches joyful incarnation. So this energy asks, when was the last time you truly felt alive? Again, I'm not asking about you are productive or useful. I'm asking that when you feel alive. There is also a fertility energy here, and fertility does not only means physical childbirth. This is a creative fertility, or it could be a spiritual fertility, energetic fertility. New realities are, gestating here. Something within you is preparing to be born. So if I combine these two cards together, what a message, what a combination of these two energies. Now you can pick whatever energy resembles or speak to you. As I always said, participate in these readings instead of just listening. Now, the first form destroy the illusion and the second restore that innocence. One reveals the truth, other heals the heart. Together, they describe a complete spiritual process. First, consciousness become aware, and then the consciousness become whole. This is why these two energies appear together. Now, you might have already awakened intellectually. You already see patterns. You already understand energy. You already perceive deeper truths. But here is the message: your emotional body is still catching up. And this reading says, next phase of awakening is integration between the two. The mirror without nurturing become harsh, and nurturing without awareness become attachment. Remember this, but together they create an enlightened compassion. This is the balance of Shiva and Shakti, wisdom and softness, discernment and devotion, and power and love. Notice the progression. First card, now if you have noticed it, in the first card Ganesha is mostly alone, internal, reflective, and in second card there is a connection, holding, union. Now this suggests your journey is moving from isolation into sacred relationship. But first, inner self had to be purified. Relationships built on wounded ID cannot sustain spiritual growth. Remember this. So, but your soul is kind of no longer want to build a life only around, those broken emotional patterns. So connect within yourself, connect within your inner child as well, and see if you're wounded, see if you're what you're seeking. Try to talk to yourself internally. Okay, this is not a small reading, this is initiation of energy. This is soul being refined. And remember, wisdom is not about escaping the human experience, it is about transforming it into your sacred experience. Even pain can become your wisdom, loss can become your awakening, right? And ending can become your portals. So, and Ganesha, the Lord of Thresholds, is guiding you through that portal now. So before we close, place your right hand over your heart, take a slow breath, and silently repeat, I release illusion. I receive divine nourishment. I trust the sacred unfolding of my soul. I release illusion. I receive divine nourishment, and I trust the sacred unfolding of my soul. Let Let the mantra anchor the energy, and remember, these messages are timeless. If you found this reading today, trust that your soul was meant to receive it. May Lord Ganesha remove illusion from your path, protect your spirit, and guide you toward wisdom, wholeness, and divine alignment. Thank you for sharing this sacred space with me.